Well, hi, my name's John Nephin, and as you can see, this is my apartment here, and I'm in Warwick, in the UK, and I'm putting this together for a guy called Hugh Hitchcock. This is a tribute for me. I'm losing my voice. This is a tribute, and I'm doing it for two reasons: because of how he's helped me, but also because of how he can help you too. And I need really to ask a question. Where are you today? Are you a newbie? In which case you're in for a shock. And are you where you want to be on the internet? Well, let me tell you something. This is a story about a guy who was looking for a job, and he saw a job advertised in the newspaper, and that job was for somebody to look after the farm while people were abroad. So he went for the interview, and during the interview they asked him what qualifications he had, and do you know what he replied? I can sleep when the wind blows. Well, he finished his interview and these people went away, and they're weighing up what candidates to consider, and they realised that none of the other candidates had been really honest, and honesty was a massive thing in them leaving their farm to whoever took it over. And the only one that had really been honest was this man. And would they take a gamble on him? Well, they did, and they gave him the job. They gave him some training, and off they went abroad. 3 years later, as they're about to come home anyway, they hear on the news there's been a massive storm in their homeland, where their hometown is, and this is their only form of income, so they panic. They get on a flight and straight back to where this farm is, and of course, travelling between the airport and the farm, they see the damage done to other buildings, the roofs blown off, trees in the street, all that kind of thing. They rush back to the farm with very blinkered looks, and they look for this man everywhere. And the first thing they do is go to the barns, and they look in the first barn, and they notice that all their equipment is all stored in the barn. And when they stand outside the barn, they realise the barn's been reinforced in an incredibly ingenious way, with special kind of ropes and tarpaulin holding it down so it was secure. And they go into the second barn, and they see all the cattle and all the animals all in the barn, and they're all pretty relaxed. They all look as if they've been fed, and there's some light music playing and in the background. It's rather strange. The barn again, which is their biggest barn, and it's been reinforced and it's in one piece. And the third barn they go in, and they find the rest of all their equipment all stored, everything in one place. The barn's been reinforced. So they go to their house, and they're frantically looking for the guy, but they notice on the way in the house the windows have been boarded, and the roof reinforced, and everything seems to have been done to protect the house. And they search everywhere, can't find him. And finally they go to the bedroom, and there the guy is, fast asleep, and with a cup by his side that previously contained a drink, and he was nicely fast asleep, relaxed, totally oblivious to it all. And that's when they realised what he meant when he said, I can sleep when the wind blows. And they couldn't have left the farm in a safer hands. Well, I'm the man that slept when the wind blows. And the owners, well, they're Google and Facebook. The man that taught me to sleep when the wind blows is Hugh Hitchcock, the guy I'm doing this tribute for. And you know, no matter which way you cut it, when you switch on your computer, if you want to do more than just look at films and music, if you want to make progress, you know that the moment you switch your computer on, the wind blows. And this man took me from somebody who had spent their life savings after having failed in life anyway, lost their marriage, their home, the lot. And he took me through everything, and he got me in a position where I can sleep where the wind blows. And I can, because I now have a website that's fully functional, that's fully keyed up in such a way it's organically ranked by Google, and all because of Hugh. And I want to tell you, this man has got 4 pieces, well, he's got more, but say 4 major pieces of software that are intense and intensely related to each other. And if you want to sleep when the wind blows, together with his technology, his designs, and himself, a previously qualified Microsoft engineer, he will help you. And Hugh likes to help people. And if he's not a household name already in your book, then just type his name into the search bar and do a search, and his name will come up. And just contact him, tell him you've been watching this video, you want more information. But I urge you to contact him, because he likes to help honest, genuine people who want to get on. And he is the man. He's not only the man that taught me how to sleep when the wind blows, but he's the master architect of all things, and that's related on the internet. And you know, I've got here 3 things that really you need for success on the internet. And you know that when you switch your computer on, you've got the whole world at your fingertips. You're like the man in the car that's approached a junction, and he's got 1,000 roads facing him, and he can only afford to go up one of those roads, really, at the end of the day, but he wonders which one to go up. Contact Hugh, because he will help you in concentration, focus, and so many other things besides the technology. And here's the main 3 things that we spoke about that's needed for your success. Let me get that up. And I'm sure you can see them. And Hugh will tell you an awful lot more and help you get to that sort of level. I urge you to contact him. Thank you very much for listening, and I wish you all success. Thank you.